Hello! Welcome to Friday Night Sprints. I'm very excited. It's Friday. Yay. Honestly, I needed it. It's been a day. Today has been a day for me. Starting a few minutes early because I couldn't wait, and I just saw that Nicole and Neva finished. So that's exciting. Um, I've just had a day and I'm in a mood, but being here will be good for me. So um, I'm really excited to do some sprints. Not sure how long we're going to go for because I might go and see my mum at some point this evening and my sister. So not sure like how long I'll go for, but hopefully at least 3 hours. I know that's not as long as I normally do at all, but it's all right. We'll get a few sprints in. I'm going to do 45-minute sprints tonight just so we can see each other a little bit because I missed you guys. I'm also supposed to be doing some uni this evening. That was the whole point of my sprints tonight, because I've read a lot lately. So I need to actually do some uni and my thing's due on Monday. So I really need to get that done. Which I kind of forgot about it and thought I was finished, but I'm not. So that's just the way it is. It's all good. But to begin with, I think I want to talk about this because I am obsessed with this book. It is now probably one of my favorite romance books ever. I don't know, maybe Spanish Love Deception had me like actually screaming out loud. So maybe not my favorite, but close. I loved it so much. So be prepared for a vlog of that and all the fun that came with that. We have Claire joining us after the first sprint, which is very exciting because she hasn't been on my channel before. And yeah, just lovely to have a friend. I'm not sure if Neva will be joining us on screen. So they're two potential friends that you could be seeing. I mean, Claire said she was definitely coming on, so that's at least one. So that's fun. And yeah, not sure what the night's gonna like entail, but I'm prepared for it. Not really. It's Friday. I'm not prepared for anything. But yeah, I've just had a day. I'm like in an annoyed mood at things, and I'm just like feel angry. Does anyone else feel like that after work sometimes? I just had some really annoying people today. And one coworker that upset me by talking shit about Taylor Swift. So that is ridiculous that I'm upset about that. But I don't know. I'm gonna have a rant to my sister because she's like the biggest Taylor Swift fan. And it just annoyed me because she was being rude to me about going to Taylor Swift. And then she just come on and slammed Taylor. Anyway, it's fine. It's I could go on about this for the rest of the sprints, but I will not bore you with that because issues. But let's say hello to everyone. Let us know what you're reading. I should probably put a banner up to no, I don't have a banner on this account. Anyway, that's fine. But yeah, let us know what you're reading or doing, if it's the morning or the night for you. I love knowing what time it is and like where you're from because I don't know, it feels like easier to conversate with you if I know like what time of the day you're in, because otherwise I'm going to be like, what are you doing tonight and stuff, when it could very well be the middle of the night or the morning. So either way, you're here. Hello. The first sprint, I need to have dinner and chillax for like I think I'll chillax for the first whole sprint, and then the second sprint I think that's when I will start doing my uni. I at least want to watch one thing that will help me with the assignment, and then I feel like once I watch that I will feel much better about doing it, and hopefully I'll be cured and I'll just know what to write and I'll write it. But chances are that's not very likely, but it's fine. Hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping on. Let us know what you're doing. Hello, cool gamer. Number 2. Did you change names or did you have to get a new account? Or are you a completely different person? I'm not up to date. Hello, I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? I saw were on Nicole and Neva sprints. Did you get much done today? Hello, hello. Thanks for joining us. What are you up to tonight? Hi, Chris. It's 4:30 a.m., so I'm starting to fade. Fair, very fair. If you are going to sleep, then that is totally okay with me. Honestly, this is the only time of the day where I don't see you on sprints, usually at like my really late evening time. Um, so that's completely fine. And we will see you probably tomorrow on some form of sprints, I'm sure. So that's completely fine, Chris. Reading the Dare Losers prequel. Very nice. I hope you're enjoying it if you have started it already, and if not, I hope you do enjoy it. Hello, thanks for popping on. 10:30 a.m. Are you in like Europe or England or the UK? That's what I should say. UK and Europe. Or you could be somewhere else. I'm trying to think of places that nowhere in the US would be at that time. Yeah, I just went blank then. Going to hopefully be reading Hey Molly. It's 9:30 a.m. in here in Scotland. Well, lovely. Thank you for joining us, and I hope it's a lovely day, and I hope that you enjoy that book. Yeah, very exciting. I'm like going blank for some reason. I think that the days just caught up with me all of a sudden, and I'm like, words. I'm just like thinking about Scotland, and I'm like, I want to go to Scotland. In Newcastle, yes, I did know that you were close to me. I need to do some uni as well as reading. Currently at 73% of blood. I feel like I know this book, but I'm not sure if that's a typo or I just don't know how to pronounce that. Need to eat dinner too. Well, we'll be doing very similar things this evening. Sounds lovely. Great Friday night. Hopefully, we'll keep each other motivated. Usually, you get all the uni done, and I am just like sitting on my phone. I mean, I hope you get stuff done, but I hope I get stuff done too. A little stressed about a proof shift for potential weekend job. Oh, honestly, I remember this feeling of like your first like trial and yeah, it can be very overwhelming and you can overthink it, but honestly, it's going to be one of those things where um it's the easiest situation to be in because you know absolutely nothing, like I'm presuming. Um and like they know you don't know anything, so you can just be yourself and just like be open to try anything and just try your best, honestly. And if they don't like that, then you don't want to work for them anyway. So yeah, I wish you the most amount of luck. And yeah, weekend job, awesome. More cash. But I'll be fine with reading. Very nice. It is very enjoyable so far, and you live in Belgium. Lovely. That is one of the places that I want to visit one day. Yeah, I want to go to, where is it? Is Bruges? Is I'm saying that right? Okay, I'm just making a fool of myself now. Bruges? Is that what it is in Belgium? Yeah, I feel like that's where they have the Christmas. I mean, they have Christmas markets everywhere in Europe, but like I feel like that's the place I'm thinking of. Yes, it's like spelt Bruges, but it's pronounced Bruges. I really hope that's right, but I really would love to go there. Okay, good. Okay, good. Hello, Kat. Happy Friday night from New Zealand. It's bloody cold here. It's getting cold here too. How exciting. I know everyone else hates the winter, but I love it and I am so excited for it. Currently reading Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I'm so excited for you. Oh, I'm really excited to read her at some point on my TBR. And yeah, I'm really close to picking it up. I just need to like get to it, and I think next month will be a really good month for that because I'll be wanting audiobooks, so hopefully they're available on Libby because I've requested them all. I think I requested the first one and the third one, the last one that just came out recently, because the first one had a massive wait, and then the last one had an even longer wait. So the middle one I think was okay, so I just left that for now. But yeah, I'm really excited to read her for the first time, and that series just sounds like everything I need. I'm actually currently reading Funny Story by Emily Henry, and I am loving it. And I know everyone's been loving it. I haven't heard a single bad thing about this book. And yeah, I was just influenced. I'm supposed to be reading on my Kindle because of KU Mayhem. And I've been reading Keeping and Binding 13, which is really good because they're on my Kindle, unlimited. But I have so many other things that I wanted to read on my Kindle, but I've just been distracted by this and also Happy Place. So we'll see. I really want to read. What am I reading right now on my Kindle? God of Malice. That is something that I am wanting to read. I'm going to finish that by the end of the month at least on my Kindle. So I said my Kindle so many times. Finished The Exorcist last night and reading. Oh, I'm not going to even bother. I am terrible at pronunciation. No, I don't want to mess that up. Interesting though, Horror Mayhem. Didn't know that was a thing. Love that. Pronounced Scion. There you go. Scion. Okay, that makes sense. I could have tried that. It was -2 degrees here last night, and we're in for another cold one. Lovely. I'm so excited for you. It's your first one here, but I'm loving it. By her. I'm sorry. I read that wrong too. That's great. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it because I just know everyone enjoys her, and yeah, I just makes me happy. Hello, Claire. First sprint, I will be productive and get a shower and do a little bit of cleaning. Sounds lovely. I'm very excited to see you very soon, and I hope you can get everything you're needing to get done. Love that. That's the perfect sprint for the first thing in the morning, I feel like. Yes, I've watched Larry from Larry Reads rave about this series, like it's her absolute favorite. And then I was watching someone else in a reading vlog. They were just hooked on it, and I've read 2% of it, and the first chapter has me gripped, and I didn't think it would do that, but it's so interesting. I'm hooked on it already, and I just want to go back to it, but I need to do other things, so it's really upsetting. But it will be fine. Claire got her new book, Funny Story, and I'm really excited for it. Yes, you will love this. I feel like because I don't know, I feel like we have similar reading tastes now that I have got a glimpse of what you like, and especially with these books. If you love that, I think you would love that. And if you love Emily Henry in general, this is probably her best book, and I'm not even 50% of the way through it yet. I just know it is. And I know it's going to be a 5-star because, yeah, the way she writes is so lovely. I feel you don't just get a romance with her, and it's not always about the romance. I feel like it's always about the characters individually and then together, and the friendships as well. And I really enjoy that. And it explores a lot more than just a silly little romance book would, which we love a silly little romance. But I feel like Emily Henry is more adult fiction rather than romance, which is really nice for a change. But you still get a little bit of smuttiness in there, and it's really well written, so that's great. All right, my mouth is getting sore from talking, which is just because I've just been talking all day, but that's fine. We're on sprints. That's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to do a sprint now for 45 minutes, and then we will come back. We'll have a chat. Hopefully, we've all done something. What I'm going to be doing is eating. So that's my fun something. And yeah, we're going to do 45 minutes, which I haven't done for ages, so that will be nice. All right, there we go. All right, happy reading, everyone. I hope you get to be productive or not productive. We also are here for that. And I'll see you in 45. Hello.
Hello.
How are
How are
you?
you? I'm great, thank you. I took a nap earlier during mine in a full sprint, so now I'm awake. So
Awesome. Very nice. What have you been up to this evening?
a little of this, little of that. I am reading Offside
Mm-hmm.
shitbag, um, which is by the same author that wrote The Enforcer, which I gave 3.5 stars. If we remember, it's not a
Yes.
great book. Um, this one is going much better. I'm actually really like enjoying this. Like
That's
people
good.
like having a time. I also have Binding 13 that I'm still working on, but I decided to kind of let myself absorb that
Fair.
slowly.
Yeah.
I am doing audio for that. Well, I'm doing kind of both. So like I'm kind of jumping between the audio and the ebook depending on like where I am and like what's appropriate. But it's just a lot
It
to
is.
digest. And so I was like, okay. So I had DNF'd Autopsy of a Fairy Tale.
Yeah.
So I say it in my vlog. You'll see it on
Mm-hmm.
hopefully Sunday if I do it correctly this week. Um, and or no, what do you see it Sunday or Monday? No, you'll see it Monday if I do it
Okay.
correctly. Last week it did not get done correctly, so it didn't go up until Tuesday. That's why I'm confused.
Right.
But I say it in my vlog that like I decided to go ahead and spin, even though I'm
Mm-hmm.
technically still reading Binding 13, which is a Kindle Unlimited book.
Yeah.
Um, but since I'm letting myself kind of read it slowly instead of just like finishing it in like a day, which like I could do, I guess, but like
Yeah.
no. Um, I'm going to be reading other books around it, and if I finish it during this month, then I'll count it, and if I don't, then that's fine too.
Yeah. Are you enjoying it though?
Binding 13, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am enjoying it. It's just there's a lot of trauma
Yeah, there is.
and just a lot,
Yeah.
It's just a lot.
I enjoyed Binding 13. I prefer Keeping 13, but I don't know what it is. Like, I just am finding it hard to like Shannon, and I don't know why that is. Like, I obviously she's been through a lot, and I think it's just because I'm used to reading adults and like I don't know, they're so young. So it just is like all seems very not the um not the plot so much, but more so the romance. I think that's what I'm having trouble with because it seems too immature and like stuff, but like it's realistic, so it's fine.
The romance is a bit immature, but
Yeah.
I agree with you that for high school, sorry, I got a message from
That's all right.
someone I went to high school with. It's so
Oh,
trippy living in my hometown after 10 years because so Ari sent out all of her little um invites for her birthday,
yeah.
and there's a little boy and a little girl that live down the street. They're older than she is, but they ride her bus.
Yeah.
Um and so but someone that I know from high school, so she added me the other day and I was like, well, that's weird. Like, I mean, we got along in high school, like whatever.
Yeah.
But she just asked if her daughter could come to Ari's birthday because I guess she met
Yeah,
Ari
okay.
at the little kid's house, and I guess they live like in our neighborhood or whatever, which I didn't know
Right.
that. And I was like, sure, bro, you can come. I don't care. It's at the park, so it's not like it's at our house.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you, but I do feel like at least in the high school setting that I was in,
Mhm.
their relationship is relatively normal. I will
Yeah.
say that I feel like people need to go into this book um understand or this book series rather understand that first of all this is not YA, and
Mm.
like it's definitely an adult book,
Yeah.
like it's meant for adults, but I
Yeah.
think we also need to keep in mind that the age of consent in Ireland is younger, like
Oh,
the
okay.
like the legal age
Ah.
to drink is younger by 3 years in Ireland than it is in America.
Is it 18?
In Ireland, yes.
Yeah, okay. That's the same as here.
In America, though, you have to be 21 to go to a
Yeah.
bar. So
Yeah.
purchase alcohol or whatever. Sorry, hold on. Jesus. It's so weird that she's texting me at 4:32 in the morning. But anyway, um, yeah. So I think we need to keep that in mind. Also,
Definitely.
it seems that the people that I'm finding that are having issues with this book, like saying like, oh, they start as being 15 and 17, but I think by the end they're 16 and 18 or something.
Yeah.
Correct? Okay. And they're like, oh, well, he's in a, like, they're young and blah, blah, blah. But, like, I think a lot of people that I see having this issue are Americans. So in our heads, they're not legally able to, like, go to the bar and drink because they're not 21.
Yeah.
When I grew up in a family of parents who lived at least parts of their lives in places like Germany where you can order alcohol.
Yeah, like 15 or something?
So my dad said that back in the day, and I have to just assume that he's correct, that back in the day, like if you could climb up on the bar, they would give you what they call Kinder beer, which I guess is like non-alcoholic or whatever.
Yeah.
Children's beer. I don't know how. You know what I'm saying? But I think Germany is 18.
I think it's younger because one of my friends went there I think we're in like year 10 or something. So we were like 15, 16, and he could drink legally over there. And everyone was like, what the hell?
They go with their parents.
Yeah.
That I mean, my dad did say that the drinking age is younger if you are attended by parents or adults.
Oh, okay.
So very possible that like at 15 you can drink as long as your parent is with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which I mean I feel like is safer anyway, but
yeah.
I mean I don't know if I would be like my 15-year-old drink, but
yeah,
if you're going to choose to do that, I feel like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, better when you're with different.
I think like I went into this understanding that it took place in Ireland. Now I keep saying lacrosse. They definitely play rugby. I don't know why.
Why are you saying lacrosse?
I think it's because my dad played lacrosse.
Yeah, okay.
Like when he was in high school. And so in my brain, I'm like, oh, they play lacrosse. And then every time I go read this book, they're playing rugby. And I'm like, girl, no one's playing lacrosse. Stop saying that in your head. And like I've said it in vlog clips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they play lacrosse, and I'm like, no, that's not right. And then I look on like the synopsis, and it's definitely rugby. So I'm sorry. I apologize to all of my Ireland friends for saying that. I'm just a moron. Okay.
No, I love
that. Like they play rugby, right? And they like it's like a whole thing, but they are young. Like I agree. Like the age group is young, but we also have to remember like human beings don't mature until they're 25. Like they don't start maturing until they're 25.
Yeah. I feel like when I think about it, because I'm not that much older than they are really, but when I was that age and I was with Owen around that age when we started going out at like 15. So when I think back to how it was back then, I'm like, yeah, that's what it felt like in the moment. Like it did feel like this, but just like looking back on it, I'm like so cringe.
It's very cringe, bro. It's very. Here's like at 18, like I don't really count the dude that I like attempted to sleep with. I say attempted because it didn't work. Okay, it hurts. Like I couldn't. But like the guy that like. I mean, I dated him, I guess, but I don't know that I would call him like my first serious boyfriend because like we didn't do anything. Like we just sat in his house. So like that's weird. But like at 18, like, my first like real boyfriend, I guess, is the dude I'm dating right now.
Wow, that's cute. Very cute. Oh, Claire's here.
Hello.
How
I
are
made
you?
it.
How are you going?
I'm good, yeah. I mean, we're in the middle of a heat wave at the moment, so if you hear a fan in the background, that's what that noise is. It's so hot today, so which is nice.
Yeah, that's nice. It's cold here, so I assume it's hot for you guys. So that's nice. You're having a little heat wave, little taste of summer. Love it. What have you been up to today?
Well, I think I said put in the comments. I've had shower. I've done my cleaning, beddings in the washing machine, and I can finally sit down and read, which is nice.
Yay.
I have a long weekend off, which is even nicer. So,
very nice.
But I am currently reading The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson, which is a mystery thriller, and I'm loving it. It's so good.
Lovely. Is that in that series?
It's separate.
The Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
Yes,
yeah, it's the same author, but
no, it's a standalone.
Yeah, okay, wow, there you go.
Yeah.
Because they look like similar covers as well.
Yeah, they do, but this one's a standalone. So we're basically following the main character, Belle, whose mum just disappears when I think she's like 2 years old. Her mum just disappears, and then we meet her when she's 17, and there is a documentary crew that comes to film the family that are doing a documentary about her mum's disappearance, and then for whatever reason, her mum reappears. And we don't know what's happened. We don't know where she's been. And I think we'll find out a lot of secrets about her mum, basically.
Yeah.
So it's really, really good so far.
Yeah, sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Very nice. Well, in that sprint, I had some dinner and I ended up starting to watch The Idea of You, that fanfic of Harry Styles that's been made into a movie. And everyone's been saying it's like not that great and like whatever, but I'm loving it. It makes me feel like I'm 15 again and reading fan fiction. So I'm having a really good time, and I'm really.
Anne Hathaway? Is that who that's in?
Yes.
I want to watch it, but I want to read the book first.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I could do that to myself because I think I read that one back in the day because I definitely read after. I read that as it was coming out on Wattpad.
Oh yeah, I read after for sure.
Yeah, but this one, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's cute, and the guy, is he out of Love, Simon as well? I feel like that's.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, it's fun. It's a bit cringy, but it's cute. But yeah, in the next sprint, I really need to do some uni, so I need to not watch it. But I'll save that for later. What did you get up to, Neva? Or you said what you were before, didn't you?
I mean, I honestly just watched YouTube.
That's fine.
Like, should I be reading? Yes. But did I read for most of the sprints with Nicole? Also, yes. I'm like,
that's good. Yeah, that's fine. You can chill now. Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll read more.
Yeah.
We have Bessie sprints tomorrow, so like I'll read on there.
Yes. What time? Oh, 7 a.m. was it?
Yeah, it's like 7 for you.
Yeah.
So, because honestly, like we did our best to try to find a time that like worked for everybody. Because it was either super late for Brittany or super early for Crystal. Like there was no in between. Yeah. And like for me, Rainy and Kelsey is like dinner time, right? So like for me, it's 4 p.m. For Rainy and Kelsey, it's like 5 p.m.
Yeah.
But that makes it 6 p.m. for Brittany on Friday, right? But then that makes it 7 a.m. Saturday for Crystal. And Crystal was like, it's fine. 7 a.m. is cool.
Yeah. She'll be up anyway because of Addie, so that's all right. Yeah. It's probably the most annoying for you because you would be asleep or like just waking up.
So I'll be just waking up. So like I'll have to like get up, get Ari off the bus, and then I'll have to like immediately come home and make coffee, or I'm gonna look like an entire zombie. And I'm hosting. So
yeah, okay. You have to be prepared.
So you might just get me just being like, hi, how's everybody today? And then everybody else talking to me just like.
That's fair. Sometimes those are the best kind of sprints. Right. Honestly. Yeah. Well, I won't be there because I do not do 7 a.m. ever. Except for
I do 7 a.m. That's when I go to sleep. So
yeah.
Weird schedule. Fine.
Yes. Well, yeah. I went back to work this week after having like a few weeks off for uni, and to get up at 6 a.m. instead of like 10 a.m.
Mhm.
was the worst thing ever. And I like didn't sleep at all the last 2 nights because I just wanted to stay up and read, and I was like, this is not fair. Like I cannot be going to work right now. But I did it and I'm alive, so it's okay. I survived. All right, where was I in the comments? I think here. Hello. No, I'm late. That's okay. We've only done one sprint, so hopefully you can catch a few more with us. Have been productive, filmed a cozy but chaotic book haul. Love it. In front of the fire. That sounds lovely. While your cat tried to climb on you. Honestly, that is adorable. My sister actually sent me a video of her 2 cats fighting before, like play fighting, and it's so cute because one of them never gets, like, agitated, but it just had enough of the other one, and it was just like, you know, when their paws go out and they're, like, hitting. It was just so cute. I've never seen that one, like, attack before, but it was funny. Very nice. I am looking forward to seeing the book haul. And reading Cinder at the moment, just started, so not sure how I feel. I love this series. I think I've only read the first 2, but I love them and I need to read the rest. Has anyone else read these?
Not yet. I need to. They're on my list. And Brittany, every time they get brought up, Brittany's like, have you read them yet? And I'm like, no.
Yeah, because she likes sci-fi and they're kind of a bit sci-fi.
She
Yeah.
likes the series.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really good. I really enjoyed, I think, Cinder the most, but I love how they're like very interconnected as well, but
Yeah.
you could probably read them by themselves as well. So yeah, love it. And also, Claire, I just want to say this book is the best thing ever.
It's so good.
I was obsessed.
That's why it's my favorite. It's so
That's
good.
fair.
That one's
Very
that one's the only one that I've read. I didn't read the first one.
fair.
Mhm.
I'm gonna explain why, okay? Because people are like, wow, completionist Neva didn't read the first one. Here's why. Because I was told by people. So I actually read Heartless for a vlog that never came to fruition.
Mhm.
And I gave it 5 stars. If I did 6 stars last year, it would have gotten a 6 star because like, thank you so much. Okay. But I did read the first one because
Yeah.
people told me not to bother reading it. That like it wasn't
Yeah.
that great. And like it seems to be people's least favorite of the series. So I was like, well, why am I gonna torture myself with this? Now I probably will go back at some point and read that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you'd like it.
Because I did read the first book in Elsie Silver's first series. I read it last month, I think. Off to the Races. And I
Yep.
mean it was fine. I gave it 4 stars. Like it was good. I am not listen, your girl's not a fan of a third act breakup that doesn't make sense. Like if it's just simply that you could have like this third act breakup, like he could have just listened to her and everything would have been fine. Like he could have just taken her feelings into consideration before and then like done what he needed to do instead of being like, well, I'm gonna do this and then deciding like, oh, well, now she's left me, so I guess I have to do the other thing.
Yeah.
Like, why do you put yourself through the torture? You know what I mean? Calm down.
Yeah.
If a third act breakup makes sense to like the
Mhm.
story and not just there to cause a conflict,
Yes.
then it won't usually lose points for me. But like this one was just so stupid. Like she literally communicated to you, like, hey bro, I'd appreciate if you didn't do this thing because it's really gonna upset me. And he was like, but the money. And she was like, cool. And then they broke up and everybody was depressed for 25 pages and then it was happy after. I can't stand it. But like it was fine. Like at some point I will continue. I don't think I'm in my hockey. I am in my hockey romance era. I don't think I'm in my cowboy romance era. I know everyone is in it right now, and I'm just not. I just didn't really care. Like I cared about the horse in Off to the Races, and I cared about like the love story, but I didn't care about like the ranching. I didn't care about that.
Yeah.
But I probably will read the third book. Are you guys on the third book yet, or are you still on
next month?
We're still on Heartless book 2, so Powerless is June's book.
Okay, great. So
it's a hockey romance as well.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna pick up Powerless, to be honest, with y'all, because I do know it's a hockey romance because Katie was like, "You have to read Powerless during your hockey era." And I was like, "Okay,
it's so good." It's definitely my second favorite next to Heartless. It's that good. So
very exciting. I'm excited to see more of Jasper. Like he's
my
so
favorite.
mysterious. So I'm really excited.
So sweet.
Yeah, I really want a book on Harvey though. Like I love the dad. He was hilarious in this one.
I love Harvey so much.
Harvey was great. Honestly, I liked Heartless because I'm not a single dad, like a single parent trope girly. I'm not that person. And the reason is because a lot of single parent romances that I've read, it doesn't matter if it's a single mom romance or a single dad romance. It doesn't seem to matter. Sometimes the kid, like a lot of times the kid is like a second thought.
Yeah.
Like the kid is like, we know that the kid is there because you're a single parent. Like that's the whole trope. But like it's like the kid is only there to cause chaos. So like the kid only shows up when people are trying to like get down and dirty or like super annoying and just like hate everybody. And I'm just like, okay, but yeah, I guess that can be realistic, but like children are more complex than that. And and I feel like in Heartless, the single dad trope was done very well.
Yeah.
And the kid was like part of the story.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like the kid was like he was a part of this dynamic. He was not just like, oh yeah, like some kind of weird like.
Yeah, and I liked how Willa had such a big role with him, obviously being the babysitter, but like also just loving him as well. Like that was so emotional. Like she loved him. I love how she says, "I loved him before Cade." Like that is so cute.
And I just feel like that's like a thing. I mean, maybe and I will say that like maybe it's because like as a mom who is also dating, which is like at this point Ari likes my boyfriend more than she likes me. You know what I mean? Great. They like took a picture together today. Did I send it to the Voxer? I didn't, did I?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll send it to the Voxer because are you kidding me? But anyways, like I just feel like it's very important for like the kid to be like involved.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know I mean, I just think it's a weird flex to not. Also, I can't stand the biological mom in this book. Like I know she's, I know people like her, but I'm like the mom. You know, what are you doing, madam?
I was very surprised that she came into it. I was just expecting her to not be in it at all.
So I wasn't surprised because I feel like what Elsie Silver did was she took like the deadbeat dad trope and put it on the mom. And deadbeat dads tend to show up.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it'll make them look good, right? So like they could be deadbeat like 364 days of the year, and then they show up for like a birthday party or like
and then like use it against you. Like,
sweetie, did you miss me? Like clearly no one's thought about you for the whole year. So please go back to wherever you came from. But I could not stand her, bro. I like every time I had to read a scene with her in it, I wanted to tear my Kindle. So I wanted to just throw my Kindle out the window.
Yeah.
I was like, how can you be so terrible? And then she's like, oh, so you're dating the nanny? Why do you care?
It's none of your business, you know.
Nanny is literally raising your child at this point.
Yeah, so, exactly. Yeah.
And I love how they just like after that they like just went in the kitchen. Just got it. It was so good. Anyway, we should leave something to discuss in the discussion video for Claire.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think we were here, which is Claire's comment.
Yeah, that was me.
Watched my cell surface and membrane lecture and ate chicken and veggies for dinner. Lovely. Yeah, I really need to do uni in the next sprint. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it over the weekend, and I really need to. So hopefully, but I don't think I have uni tomorrow, netball tomorrow, because it's going to be pouring. So hopefully I can use that time and do uni instead. So that's my plan. It probably won't happen, but it's my plan. Hello, Patricia. Happy Friday. Thank you. Happy Friday to you too. It's an exciting time. It's a whole celebration over here at the moment. Reading The Last Call at the Local by Sarah Grunder. Riz. About halfway through, we'll be doing some chores as well. Lovely. Sounds like a wonderful morning or afternoon or night, wherever you are. Watched it the other day and I loved it too. Yay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that's enjoying it, because I saw some people were liking it, but most people weren't. So I'm glad that you liked it.
The only thing I've seen about it is that people are liking it.
Sorry?
I've only been seeing people liking it. So I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe people are weird.
Yeah. Maybe people just, I don't know. I feel like everyone just wants to hate on everything now. But like, it's cute. And I think because the boy band aspect is like always cringe anyway, but they dance in the group, which I just like, One Direction do not do that. So it's very funny to watch this guy imitate Harry when it's just not correct. As someone that is very obsessed with Harry Styles. But like, that's good that they're not completely imitating him. They're kind of making a new character. But yeah, it's pretty funny. Kat tried to read Cinder but couldn't get into it. 2 YA for me. That's fair enough. I haven't read it for like years and years, so I might be the same if I reread it. I was disappointed because I had the whole series. Oh, that's so annoying when you buy the whole series. I do that sometimes where I read one book or I just buy the whole series at once, and then I'm like, oh, I should probably read at least one of the books before I buy the whole thing.
Yeah.
But you get excited, it's fine. The dancing was a little cringe, but the overall story was cute. Yes, that is definitely the vibes I'm getting. All right, are you guys right to go for a sprint?
Yeah.
I think I will do 45 minutes if that works for you all.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, I'll reset that. There we go. All right, happy reading, everyone. I'll see you all in 45 minutes. Hello.
Hello.
How did we go? Neva?
Oh, so I remember that I have tattooist? No. Todoist? Not tattooist. No. Todoist, which is like a task thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Bree told me about this like last year, during my year of overwhelm. And I promptly forgot that it existed. And then I was like looking through my iPad apps and I was like, oh, what is this thing that I don't remember downloading? And I was like, oh, it's like an organization thing. So I spent this entire sprint organizing May and June because April is gone. Like I'd prefer to do like 3 months at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, April is gone. I'm not gonna back plan for April. That's just ridiculous. So I was like, well, I'll do May and June so that maybe my life doesn't fall apart during Amazing Readathon. So I've been making like boards for like BookTube and Bookstagram, which I don't even post on hardly, but like I should probably start. And I have like a board for my book clubs. So am I a little bit extra with this? Yeah.
It's not
But
extra. Why bother?
But also this way, like I can look at it in the calendar view and then put all the shit that's in Todoist. I don't know why I keep saying tattooist. Okay. Todoist. Like I feel like it makes sense in my brain because it's like tasks and
Yeah.
to-do list in the same word. It's like mashed together. I don't know. Anyway, but then I can look and I can put all of it in my actual like planner, which is what I check. You know what I mean? So I figure out, but I don't like Notion. Like Notion is too much. You gotta like buy templates for Notion, and I'm like, I don't even understand what I'm doing with Notion. To be honest, it just feels overwhelming.
Yeah.
But with this, like everything's listed, and then I can just. Plus, they have check boxes. Who doesn't love a check?
That's nice. Very nice.
That's all I did. That's it. Oh, and I watched some prison videos on YouTube. I've never been to prison, but for some reason, I love to watch people, especially like Florida people, because I lived in Florida, right? I didn't go to prison. Florida. But like I found this girl by accident because I watched another prison YouTuber, Christina Randall, and she's from Florida. And then I found this chick, and she served time in the Florida State for women's prison, and I've been watching her videos for the last like 3 days. I have no business watching prison content. I've never been to prison.
Just a random obsession.
But I'm just like, wow, this is so interesting. Plus, she tells like true crime stories about women she was in prison with, like, and so she has like actual like knowledge of these people because she died 10 years in prison. I mean, probably people would look at the video, like my history on YouTube, and be like, well, what are you watching? True crime and prison and books. That's it.
I mean, interesting. You can't say it's not interesting, so
yeah. But if anyone's wondering, I've never actually been to prison. I just enjoy watching people talk about it.
How did you do, Claire?
I only managed to read 36 pages, so I'm on page 236, and I'm still loving this. It's like it had a really big twist, and I'm just like, I need to find out like what's going on with this book. So it's really good.
Awesome. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I did uni, so I didn't get to read. I just need to do like one little bit more for tonight, and then I'll be happy. And it's starting to make sense a lot more now. Just like this assignment that I'm doing, they've put things like everywhere all over our like uni website instead of all in just one place to make it easy for us. They've just put it in so many different places, so we have to spend half of the time on the assignment just searching for things. So that's so annoying. So now I'm just finding the time to find everything, and then once I have everything, then I can just sit down and write. But yeah, I need to finish that because it's annoying me, and then I want to read. But where were we? I think we were here. Heading to bed. That's okay. You're probably gone now, but thank you for popping on. Switching off soonish, but going to listen to Harry Potter 7. Neva, how far into it are you guys?
I'm checking right now because I am actually caught up. So we are at the top of chapter 26.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to say to anyone that is still catching up on their pages, I apologize in advance for the devastation you're about to go through. I'm really sorry. Okay. If it makes you feel better, I cried on camera. I don't know if anyone noticed, but I did. So, and I seem to be the only one of this little group that cries, which is great. I love that for me. It's so embarrassing. But
I mean,
so,
that's fair because you've read it so many times and you have like a different connection with it to the
and
people that haven't
here's
read it
the thing.
before.
I understood why they didn't cry because there's like a beginning part. I'm not gonna like ruin it because I know people that haven't read it, but
Mm-hmm.
there's something that there's some stuff, not something, it's a bunch of things, but there's like some stuff that like happens at the beginning that like rips my heart out every single time. And then this little section of chapters, there's just no reason for what happens, but like it happens, you know what I mean? And then like we'll get a reprieve for probably like 10 chapters, and then the ending, devastation. Like, you know what I mean? She just like really drug out the devastation with this book.
Yeah, it just continues.
So, but yeah, we made it to the top of chapter 26. So
Lovely. Hello, Amal. No, not too late. I think I'm just going to do one more sprint though, because I do have to go over to my mum's and it is nearly 9 o'clock here. Because the cafe next door to work on Fridays, they bring in all these cakes that they can't keep over the weekend. So I get all these cakes and it's Mother's Day this weekend. So I'm like, I'm just going to go take these cakes to mum. Save me money. And we like cake. So we're just going to go have like a little late night cake fest over there. So that's what I'm gonna do. And my sister went out for dinner, so it kind of worked out well that I wasn't going over till late. But yeah, I'll do one more sprint and then I'll head over there. Just finished Underboss by Kristen Proby, and taking a small break from Mafia Mayhem readathon with a summary read from my library. Lovely. That sounds nice to have a break from Mafia Mayhem with a summer read. I feel like that's needed throughout mafia romance and whatnot. Like, it doesn't have to be romance. It's still pretty hectic. But yeah, I feel like I'm getting more into mafia. I don't know what it is, but with Magnolia Parks, that kind of touches on it in the first Daisy Hates book, and I'm quite enjoying that aspect. I didn't think I would, but I am.
I will say I like it written in Daisy Hates, but I haven't found, I mean, I guess like the Sophie Lark series.
Yeah, okay.
It's okay. Like, I mean, it's good. Like, whatever. I've only read the first 2 books. Yeah. So, but like both of those are mafia, right? And like those are good. But like other than that, and like Daisy Hates, like I just don't. I feel like mafia romance is so, or at least what I've read, it's just so over the top that I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can't even make me like distend my belief enough to believe this right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But I felt like Daisy Hates was written pretty realistically.
Realistic, yeah. I'm reading God of Malice. I'm only 2% in. Is that mafia romance?
Oh, I have no idea. I know it's
They're
dark
like
romance
included.
because Larry Reed's read it.
Yeah.
And so it's on my TBR because Larry Reed's read it. And I
That's
will
why
read
I'm reading
anything that she says is good.
Yeah, same.
Even if I don't ultimately like it, I will still read it if she says it's good.
Same. Yes. That's why I read Haunting and Hunting Adeline, because I just wanted to watch her vlog where she reads it. because I knew it was going to be hilarious. So I read it so I could watch that and know what she was talking about.
Listen, every vlog she does is like just pure entertainment.
It is. It really is. Good timing. Just finished for the summer. Lovely. What did you rate it? Very interested to know. I can't wait to read that book. Had a coffee and cake and watched an episode of Van Helsing. Lovely. Brittany's awake. Hello, Brittany. Hope you're having a lovely morning. Yes, it does sound good. I will be having my cake fix very soon. Looking forward to it.
I commented with the name of the
I clicked the wrong comment then. Whoops. I can't even work things. This is that. I think I will.
You can also just type in like todoist.com and it'll bring it up on your computer too. So I've been typing everything into my computer. I probably honestly will take it off my iPad because I just don't foresee myself using like the way the app works. I don't foresee using it on my iPad, but I might leave it on there in case I need to transfer information from the app to my planner and all I have is my iPad.
Yeah.
But it's much easier, I think, to navigate it from a computer if that's a thing you can do. I think you can probably put it on your phone too, but I don't know what it looks like on your phone. So
yeah, might be a bit small. Good morning, Kelly. Hope you're having a lovely morning. I think I know the devastation. I didn't cry, but it did twist my heart. I'm a bit past that, I think. Draco Manor was an intense chapter. Yes, that is an intense time. Yes.
And honestly, I got to that chapter and I was like, oh no. Like I literally like was sitting here like listening to it like on the sprint. And I literally said that out loud, like to myself. Like we were in a sprint. Like no one heard me. But I was like, oh no.
Oh no, we're up to this part.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought we went a little bit longer, but apparently not.
The traumatizing stuff creeps up on you.
I know, right?
Kelly is reading My Husband's Lies on page 206 of 368. Nice. Such a cool idea. Enjoy the time. Thank you so much. I will. It will be fun. We'll play cards and stuff. Except I think my mum does need to get up early, so she'll probably get the shits at me very quickly. She'll be like, you need to leave. And I'll be like, I bought you cake. Anyway, it's the thought that counts. Brittany's saying hello. This Daisy person writes mafia stuff too. It's Jessa Hastings that writes Daisy Hates.
The book itself is called Daisy Hates, but you need to read Magnolia Parks first.
Yes.
You're gonna ruin things for yourself if you read Daisy Hates and you don't read Magnolia Parks. So
yeah. What did you end up rating Daisy Hates? Is that a 6-star too?
No, I gave it 5 stars though.
Yeah, okay.
It just didn't, I don't know. I just didn't connect with Daisy and Christian the way I connected with BJ and Magnolia. And so it kind of took away some of the, not like the enjoyment of it, I guess. But like, I didn't feel like Daisy Hates didn't really make me like overly emotional or anything. Like we all know what Magnolia Parks did to me. It completely wrecked my life. It's like that Taylor Swift lyric, you know, I love you and it's ruining my life. That's basically how I feel about Magnolia Parks. So yeah, I'm actually making a whole like book boyfriends because I want to make a graphic for Instagram because I need to post on Instagram. Okay, let's just be real. I don't ever post on there. Okay, you get like 24 hour sprints, then you get a whole bunch of stuff about Gaza in my stories. That's the extent. I should probably post some bookish content. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna make like a whole like book boyfriend graphic. Nice. So I've been going through my story graph to find like because I don't remember names. That's what's terrible. I can tell you like what book they're in. Like I can say like, yeah, one of my book boyfriends is the main character of like the main male character from Icebreaker, but I never remember his name until Brittany is like, it's Nate, and I'm like, oh, thanks. which I only remember that right now because Brittany's in the comments. So, um, but yeah, I just didn't. It was good, and like I'm gonna continue the series, obviously, but I just didn't. I don't know. I felt like there were things that happened in Daisy Hates that should have devastated me, and they just didn't.
Yeah, I felt the same. It just wasn't the same as Magnolia. Not the same connection with the characters.
Yeah.
Kat gave Just for the Summer 4 stars. Lovely. That's great. I did see Brittany said that it was 8 a.m. So
Yeah, I was gonna say it should be almost like 8 o'clock in the morning for Brittany because it's 5:55 for me. So
lovely. I just got it on my phone. I think it's going to be super useful managing my uni work and other stuff.
Yeah,
sure.
see, I made a board for my book clubs, and then I was like typing in all the like individual crap, and I was like, man, I wish I could like make like one thing, like one, because it's like in a list, right? So I was like, I wish I could make like one for May and then have like a bunch of things. You can.
Yeah.
You like, because you like add a task and then you can add like a bunch of subtasks.
Okay.
Underneath. So it's all like one condensed folder. Because like the way that one of my book clubs work, it's online, right? So she gives us like a schedule for the whole month. And I was like, okay, but I don't want to have to go in every month
and do it all
and delete everything. You know what I mean? Like I wanted it all to be in like one thing, and then I figured out how to do it just by clicking around. So
yeah, nice. Definitely. And also the one on the beach, if I can say.
Yeah.
I know what you're on about. Yeah. That scene in the movie as well. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've seen the movie, then you know what happens.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's almost more impactful to read it because there's more detail in reading.
Yes.
It happens very quickly in the movie, I feel like. It's not a drawn out thing. It's like, oh, this happened, moving forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the book, it's like drawn out. Like there are conversations around it, like and everything. So like I feel like it's more devastating.
Kelly's going to jump on the treadmill with her audio for the next sprint. Sounds like a great idea. 8 a.m. for Brittany. Nearly 7 for Amal. Need coffee, but Dad doesn't have milk except frozen, but I'm scared of food poisoning. Frozen milk? I've never heard of it.
Frozen milk?
I've heard of breast milk being frozen. But
yeah, but that's human milk. I'm assuming they mean like milk that comes from a cow.
Yeah, or some type of
or
like
a goat,
nut,
or
at least.
An almond.
That
or
sounded
something.
terrible.
I'm assuming they're not speaking about their mother's milk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm confused why it's frozen.
I mean, like I freeze bread so it doesn't go off, but that is a different thing, not dairy.
And the thing with breast milk too is the reason it can be frozen is because it's not pasteurized.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe
like it's straight from the source. You know what I'm saying? So like if you express breast milk and then you freeze it, like all of the nutrient and everything that's in it that allows it to then thaw out and not curdle is because it's fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't freeze, like I wouldn't go to the store and buy like Anderson Erickson milk, which is a brand here, and then freeze it and then thaw it out and drink it.
I mean, I could not fit a bottle of milk in my freezer. Like that.
No, you have to put it into a different container, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it's like we have plastic jugs here.
Yeah.
I feel like the jug would break.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had it before where like the milk gets like ice crystals in it because like your fridge is
yes. Yes, that's what I'm thinking of. Like,
but even then, like you have to use that milk within 24 hours or it starts to curdle.
Oh, this is an actual thing. I've never heard of this.
I've never heard of people doing this.
What?
Oh no, ma'am.
There you go. The more you know. I never thought I would be learning about
No,
milk, frozen milk on a
no.
spoon.
I'm sorry. If
Then you
someone was like, "Hey, dude, go get the," if I was like, "Hey, do you have any milk?" Yeah, go get it out of the freezer. I'd be like, "I'm good.
That is not cool.
I no longer need milk." Thank you though for that.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
It is not normal. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that we don't.
It just
we're just-
seems unhealthy.
It does.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't seem like a healthy thing to do.
I mean, this probably sounds really bad, but I'd rather go get it out of the cow immediately.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd rather drink non-pasteurized milk than to
Yeah.
drink
Look,
frozen
Nicole pops in. I used to freeze milk when we lived hours and hours away from the grocery store.
Nicole,
I mean,
no.
that makes sense.
I mean,
It does
okay,
make
that makes sense because you're away from a grocery store, but
Yeah.
also,
Is it okay?
I mean, I feel like I'd rather use powdered milk, to be honest.
Yes.
And powdered milk is fucking disgusting.
Mm.
Pardon my language, but like, it's disgusting as well.
Okay, well, I think it's time for a sprint instead of talking more about milk. We'll do one last sprint. I'll put a banner up, and happy reading, everyone. I hope you get lots done, and I'll see you after. Hello. It's just me. That's okay. Oh, hello. I got scared then. I was like, I've been left.
No, I had to pause up my prison video.
That's no worries. Did you just watch prison videos, Neva?
Oh yeah, I mean I did more stuff on Tattooist and then Todoist. Whatever the hell it's called. Okay, it's just
now. It's fine.
It's just called Tattooist now. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's fine because me either. You know? I got Ari up, she's taking a shower, and that's it. That's all I did. Oh, and I watched prison video.
Nice.
The things you learn about me on Sprint.
Yeah. Wouldn't be Sprints without a Neva expose.
I really do expose myself on every Sprint.
It's fine. We love you for it. How about you, Claire?
I managed to do another 30 pages, so I'm at 270. So I think, I'm going to be going on sprints with Katie this afternoon, my time. So I think I'll definitely get it finished then. But it's really good, and I think it's probably going to get a 5-star.
Oh, yay. Love that. Very good. I love how you're the only one out of all of us reading. At least someone can live up to the reading sprints name of this video. It's fine. I finished what I had to do, so that's done, and I'm ready to go. I've packed up my cakes, so like I've cut them all in half, so then we can have half here as well, because can't be given all of them to them. There's like a lot of cake. I didn't realize how much they gave us until I opened it, and there's just like so many different ones. So yeah, very exciting. I think the last comment was about the frozen milk being okay as long as you shake it up first. I mean, sure. I wouldn't know, but that's great, Nicole.
Yeah.
When my grandparents lived up the top of the North Island, they often did that. And then if they came and stayed with us for a while, last milk, I swear. I mean, fair. If you're used to it, then I understand if it's just like something you've always done.
Yeah.
But it just seems very foreign to me. I'm very lucky, I think, to get to buy milk now. I'm very happy about my fresh milk.
Yeah.
Actually, I drink oat milk anyway now. So technically, well, it's not frozen, but it's not in the fridge for very long because it's always in the cupboard, and then I just put it in the fridge until I use it all, which is only a couple of days. So, but Christine is here. Hello. Popping in to hug the like button. Thank you. Before we get on the road. Happy sprinting. Thank you for popping in. I hope you have a lovely day. Amal is in love with Lilac Lane by Cheryl Woods. Found family trope is the best. I know you do love this trope, Amal, so that's great. I love when there's like a surprise trope in a book that you weren't expecting, and then it's just like, oh, this is just an added bonus.
Yeah.
So good. Going to bed. Even more chaotic video to film tomorrow. We love chaotic videos. They're my favorites. Amal's saying hello to Christina. And then I forgot to say this in the last sprint, but if anyone here isn't already subscribed to Neva and Claire, you need to go down to the description and do that immediately now, because you guys are amazing. And thank you for coming on here, even though it was only for a short amount of time. I really appreciate it. Nice to chat with some people other than Owen for the day. Hello, Shauna, popping in to say hello and hit the like button. Thank you. And Christine is saying hello to everyone as always. Very lovely. Well, with that, we're at the end of the comments and I should get going. So thank you guys for watching. I know it's not like the normal long sprints that I like to do, but it was nice just for a little bit of a Friday afternoon, night reading and doing productive things. So that was great. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching and Bye, everyone. I need to click end stream and then I can actually say bye. Bye.